This is All India Radio. In the program Spotlight, now we bring you a special program on National Voters Day.
National Voters Day is celebrated on 25th January every year to mark the foundation day of the Election Commission of India, which was established on this day in the year 1950. It was a momentous milestone for Indian democracy, a day before 26th January 1950, when India celebrated her first Republic Day. The voter is the backbone of democracy, and that is why the Election Commission of India has dedicated its foundation day to the voter. The day is utilized to spread awareness among them for promoting informed participation in the electoral process. National Voters Day is celebrated at the national, state, district, constituency and polling booth levels, which makes it one of the largest celebrations in the country. The theme for this year's 13th National Voters Day is Nothing Like Voting, I Vote for Sure, is dedicated to voters, which conveys the individual's feeling and aspiration towards participation in the electoral process through the power of their vote. Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar, in his public address on the eve of National Voters Day, shared the significance of this year's theme.
Dear youth, voting is a unique experience. Actually, there is nothing else like voting. Everyone must experience the joy of voting. Therefore, the theme for this year's NVD is Nothing Like Voting, I Vote for Sure. I want you all to own up this theme, believe in it, share it amongst your friends and display it wherever possible. But the most important thing is that you must actually experience the joy of voting in the next election.
The National Voters Day logo is designed to showcase festivity and inclusivity of the electoral process. The Ashok Chakra in the background represents the largest democracy in the world. The inked finger represents participation of each and every voter of the country. The tick mark in the logo stands for informed decision-making by the voter. At today's event in New Delhi, the Honorable President Draupadi Murmu presented the National Awards for the year 2022. The awards for the best electoral practices were presented to state and district level officers for their outstanding contribution in the conduct of election during the year 2022. The different spheres of the awards are IT initiatives, security management, election management, accessible election, electoral roles and contribution in the field of voter awareness and outreach. National Award in the category for Government Department was given to the Central Bureau of Communication, Regional Office, Imphal, Manipur. An award for excellence to states for election management was given to Shri Manish Garg, IAS, Chief Electoral Officer, Himachal Pradesh. The National Media Award was presented to the News Services Division of All India Radio, New Delhi.
मतदाता जागरूकता के लिए राष्ट्रीय मीडिया पुरस्कार से सम्मानित किया जाता है समाचार सेवा प्रभाग ऑल इंडिया रेडियो नई दिल्ली को। गोवा, मणिपुर, पंजाब, उत्तराखंड, उत्तर प्रदेश, गुजरात, हिमाचल प्रदेश के विधानसभा चुनाव और असम में उपचुनावों को कवर करते हुए मतदाता जागरूकता पर कई कार्यक्रम शुरू करने के लिए आपको सम्मानित किया जाता है।
Honorable President Srimati Draupadi Murmu said that the members of the Constituent Assembly expressed immense faith in the wisdom of the citizens and made the provision of election on the basis of adult franchise. The people of India have made their belief true. India's democracy is respected as the world's largest, vibrant and stable democracy.
संविधान सभी सदस्यों ने भारत की सामान्य जनता के विवेक पर असीम विश्वास जताया तथा वयस्क मताधिकार के आधार पर निर्वाचन का प्रावधान सुनिश्चित किया। उनका ये विश्वास भारत की जनता ने फलीभूत किया है। भारत का लोकतंत्र विश्व के सबसे बड़े जीवंत और स्थिर लोकतंत्र के रूप में सम्मानित किया गया है। भारत का निर्वाचन आयोग विश्व के अनेक लोकतांत्रिक देशों में चुनाव प्रबंध के विषय में यह मार्गदर्शन प्रदान कर रही है। भारतीय लोकतंत्र और निर्वाचन प्रक्रिया की असाधारण सफलता के लिए मैं स्वाधीनता के बाद के चुनाव में भागीदारी करने वाले सभी मतदाताओं को और निर्वाचन आयोग के पदाधिकारियों को बहुत बहुत बधाई देती हूँ।
The President said that the social revolution has been possible in our country during the past 7 decades through the election process. It is a great success of our democracy that the common voter living in remote areas feels that he or she has a major role in deciding who would and how they would govern the country or state. She expressed confidence that with the combined efforts of the Election Commission and all other participants, our democracy would become stronger.
चुनाव के माध्यम से पिछले 7 दशकों के दौरान हमारे देश में सामाजिक क्रांति संभव हुई है। ये हमारे लोकतंत्र की बहुत बड़ी सफलता है कि दूर सुदूर क्षेत्रों में रहने वाले सामान्य मतदाता ये महसूस करता ही है कि देश अथवा राज्यों की शासन व्यवस्था कौन चलाएगा और कैसे चलाएगा। ये तय करने में उसकी निर्णायक भूमिका शामिल है। संविधान में निहित सामाजिक, आर्थिक और राजनीतिक न्याय के उद्देश्यों को प्राप्त करने की दिशा में हमारा लोकतंत्र निरंतर आगे बढ़ रहा है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि निर्वाचन आयोग तथा अन्य सभी प्रतिभागियों के सम्मिलित प्रयास से हमारा लोकतंत्र और अधिक सुदृढ़ बनेगा।
A first copy of the ECI publication, Electing the First President, an illustrated chronicle of India's presidential elections, was presented to the President Draupadi Murmu by the Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar. The book, the first of its kind, gives glimpses into the historic journey of presidential elections in India. It throws light on the nuances of the presidential electoral system and associated constitutional provisions through the timelines of the past 16 presidential elections. An ECI song, Main Bharat Hoon, Hum Bharat Ke Matdata Hain, was also screened. The song brings forth the power of vote and celebrates the spirit of inclusive, accessible, ethical, participative and festive elections in the largest and most vibrant democracy of the world.
लोकतंत्र में सजा ये भारत, सबसे बड़ा त्योहार हमारा, यही कर्तव्य अधिकार हमारा। मतदान मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए, भारत के लिए। भारत है मुझमें, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत है मुझमें। ना पक्षपात, ना धर्म जाति, ना कोई बात, ना भेदभाव। हम भारत के मतदाता हैं, हम भारत के निर्माता हैं। मतदान मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए, भारत के लिए।
In his address on the eve of National Voters' Day, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar thanked the booth polling officer and all responsible officers who work round the clock to ensure smooth conduct of elections. Chief Election Commissioner emphasized on the consistent efforts taken by the Commission to manage elections transparently. appealed the youth to use their right to vote and shared the details of voter enrollment amendment.
Voter is the backbone of democracy, and that is why ECI has dedicated its foundation day to the voter. As you know, the magnitude and scale of Indian election is mind-blowing. We are the largest and most vibrant democracy in the world. Actually, democracy is in the DNA of every Indian, and we are striving to reach out to facilitate all those voters who, for a variety of reasons, do not vote. Major reasons include urban apathy, youth apathy, domestic migrants, and others as well. I thank every voter of India for their enthusiastic electoral participation, election after election, and their strict vigilance for ensuring free, fair, and ethical elections in the country. For this, we are grateful and beholden to our voters. I must thank the large election machinery of India as well, which has conducted every election with total precision and perfection. As a clock moves, almost a Six Sigma activity. And I am especially thankful to our 10 lakh booth level officers, BLOs, for their seminal contribution in the delivery of electoral services. I thank all the political parties from the bottom of my heart for their cooperation and support and every step in the great journey of Indian elections. Dialogue, consensus, and mutual goodwill are the hallmark of our electoral system in democracy. After voters, political parties are the biggest stakeholders. Trust of every stakeholder is the biggest asset of the Commission. And ECI has earned this trust due to its non-partisan and professional conduct of elections after elections. And that is why ECI has been chosen to lead the election integrity cohort of the election management bodies and electoral authorities world over. ECI also conducts training courses in election management for all over democracies. We are actually internationally recognized in delivering as one of the most robust and best elections.
Voters' participation in the democratic and electoral processes is integral to the successful running of any democracy and the very basis of wholesome democratic elections. Thus, it becomes an integral part of election management. In India, the constitutional mandate of the Election Commission of India for superintendence, direction and control of the elections contains the high built-in responsibility to have every eligible 18-year-old Indian on the electoral roll and get everyone on the electoral roll to voluntarily vote.
मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए, भारत के लिए। मैं भारत हूँ, भारत है मुझमें, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत है मुझमें। मैं भारत हूँ, भारत है मुझमें, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत है मुझमें। मैं भारत हूँ, भारत है मुझमें, मैं ताकत हूँ, ताकत है मुझमें।
You were listening to a special program on National Voters Day. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on our mobile app, News on AIR. This program is also available on our YouTube channel, News on AIR Official. You may email your opinion about this program at airnsdtalks@gmail.com.